Hey everyone, thank you for joining us again. This is Knockout Argument, where we try to make our case in one shot. Of course, I am your host, Chris.
And I'm also Chris. Before we get into this video, I would like to remind you to please like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you can know every single time that we're arguing. So Chris, why are we here today?
Yes, sir. So, I'm glad you asked me. Because I'm excited to do this video today because I saw your little video about Dino Fury, about Power Rangers. And I know that you're 13, so you don't know, you didn't grow up, like me in the 90s watching the original OG Power Rangers. But that's right there is where I saw the leeway I'm gonna give you, because that was a travesty, what you said. You said that Dino Fury was the best Power Rangers. That is false. That is false, 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 false. The OG Power Rangers is the one that started it all. We have the best, most famous Power Ranger, which is Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger / White Ranger. He was the best Ranger ever. He's in like all the other Power Ranger shows. And again, if it wasn't for this show, if it wasn't for the popularity and the success of this show, then there wouldn't be the other Power Rangers. So today, that is the argument that I am bringing, that the OG Power Rangers, the mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Go Power Rangers, was the best Power Rangers. And if it wasn't for our show, then there would be no your show, which you think is the best Power Rangers. So that is the argument that I am bringing today.
I don't know.
We shall see, won't we? We shall see. So that being said, I don't want to waste any more time. We're just going to get right into it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm definitely ready. I'm ready for you to see this badassery that you're about to see. The Green Ranger. Oh, that's something I wanted to mention. Because Tommy Oliver was the best Ranger, I felt like the case that I'm making here is going to be a lot of Green Ranger footage at the time. This was an event in our childhood where there was a whole week where they had this Green Ranger saga where he was the sixth Ranger. It used to be just 5 of them, right? And he shows up as a bad guy, and he turns into a good guy, and he becomes the best Ranger ever. So this is what I'm showing you. I put together a little montage of the Green Ranger saga and bits and pieces of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie as well, which is also a treat. So again, we're just going to get right into it. So you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. It's Morphin time.
Yeah, are those putties?
Yeah, that's what putty. That's what Ramos was talking about before. They kind of make this noise like that was kind of whack. But the thing is that there were so many of them when they showed up. That's the whole point. It's kind of like Walking Dead, how there'd be so many zombies. That's what gets people caught up. That's the thing with the putties. Like there would just be like a million of them that would show up. So it wasn't that they were particularly difficult to fight or defeat. It'd just be a lot of them. You know what I mean? They'd have to.
But the difference is the zombies, they're actually scary. These dudes, I could fight these dudes.
They're not supposed to be scary. I mean, they get upgraded over the course of the show. Like they get tougher. But again, they're not supposed to be like overpowering. There's just a bunch of them. You know what I mean? That they have to defeat. They're more of a distraction for them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You're not knowing, bro.
I think you're not knowing. I gotta.
This show was hard, bro. Like, look at this. Like,
we have to do another rebuttal after this.
You haven't even seen the whole thing yet. See, you didn't even see the good parts yet. Like, this is just the preliminary stuff, bro. Like,
some of this stuff is pretty dope. I used to have an action figure of that weird the purple dude with the gold, the thing on his head, like that dude. Right
Goldar?
There. Yeah, I forgot his name.
That was Rita Repulsa. Oh, so you don't even know who Rita Repulsa is. So Rita Repulsa is the big bad. She's the one who keeps bringing these monsters up. That was her like second in command, so to speak. Check this out, bro.
Okay, yeah. Green Power Ranger.
Check this out, bro. This dude infiltrated the Megazord, kicking their ass inside the Megazord, bro. Look at that. And then kicked them out.
They seem pretty weak. The fighting, it's not the same as in my show.
It's kind of the same. I mean, I will say this. Your show, the fighting did come up a little bit, but it's not so different. You know what I mean? Like, ooh.
They're missing with those kicks. What do you mean?
Come on,
man.
Come on. Wow, look at that. He just did a Ryu on him. A Ryu fireball, bro.
This is the goofiest thing I've ever seen, man.
Are you serious, bro?
This is kind of...
See, you just don't understand. See, the Red Ranger, he used to be the old leader up until this point, he's still the leader now, but he was the leader of the team. The Green Ranger was so badass that when he finally switches, he now becomes the leader of the team, bro. Like, bro, that was hard. You see that hit he just put on him?
Yeah. I don't know. They put a lot of those hits in my show.
Ah, come on.
See, that weird little twitching thing. Not laser? What is that?
Again, this is from the 90s, bro. So, I mean, you kind of have to give it some leeway with the special effects. I mean, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. But this is 93 type stuff, bro.
But I could draw a better laser than that.
Ah, come on. This is the movie. Now, this came out a little bit afterwards. I think this came out in 95. I could be wrong. They put a lot more money, because this is a movie, obviously. They put a lot more money into this stuff. So, like, stuff looks a little bit cooler. Their weapons look a little bit cooler. The special effects are a little bit cooler.
Yeah, we're the Power Rangers.
Yeah, we're the Power Rangers.
Autograph book. Ah.
What's that weird thing growing out of his chin?
His name is Ivan Ooze. That was just like his aesthetic, like his look. He's supposed to look creepy like that. Creepy and weird.
That guy looks like my neighbor.
And your neighbor looks pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him when he looks like that.
Those dudes aren't even fighting.
Not yet. Not yet.
This is gonna go on my bad news. Get ready for a thumbs down.
You just be hating at that point. You would just be hating.
Them dudes stood there for like a minute. What?
Look at that. Tommy going crazy with the bow staff. Tommy was so hard, bro.
He is. R.I.P. Tommy, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yes. R.I.P. Jason David Frank, bro. He was the best Ranger, bro. Like, in a lot of people's opinion, he was considered the best Ranger, bro.
I agree. Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Use, you lose.
What happened to the purple guy? Like the main purple guy. Like I can't
He
tell
left.
him. Oh, he left.
He bounced, yeah.
Oh.
He left his lackeys there to take care of the Power Rangers.
Why aren't they in their Power Ranger suits?
It's a good question. There you go. See?
Alright.
You just gotta be patient. They always start off that way, where they always fight in their normal clothes first, and then they power up. They usually, when they get overwhelmed, that's when they power up.
Anybody see anything?
We need some light.
Look at that, bro. Ready for action.
Okay. They came prepared. Alright.
They did.
I like that.
They did. You're absolutely right.
Over there. Let's power up.
They got like Predator vision.
The Red Ranger does.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, man.
Those kicks aren't even actually landing though.
Ah, come on, man.
Look at my Power Rangers. I'm sure them kicks.
That kick landed.
Yeah.
You hear him? Tommy he had this thing that he would do whenever he would do his kicks. Let's see. He does it all the time.
Most of these purple things are just getting back up. I mean,
Unless that happens. No, they are murking them. they are taking them off the board, bro.
this is better than I expected it to be. I don't know about it being better than mine, but it's better than I expected.
That's fair. That is fair.
That was so weird.
Yeah, it was a little bit cartoony. There's some of that in here too. Like this right here that you're about to see.
Oh, he just used silly string.
Yeah, it's a little bit like clearly physics doesn't work that way, But some things you just kind of have to excuse.
It looks like the Nickelodeon slime that they just dropped in the event.
It does look like a Nickelodeon slime.
Could have moved.
Let's go, Power Rangers! All right, that was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, bro. I want you to say from here on, I want you to say the name correctly. It's not the Power Rangers. Your show was the Power Rangers. Our show was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. These were kids, teenagers with attitude. They say that in the show. Teenagers with attitude, bro.
Dude, I could walk down the street and see teenagers with attitude.
Yeah, but these were teenagers with the right attitude to be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So anyway, that being said, you know, I love this show, and it even kicks ass even now. You know, and even looking back at it all this after all this time, yeah, it's kind of hokey, but you know, Power Rangers never stopped being hokey. You know what I mean? It's just that's just the way it is. That's where it comes from. However, I forgot how kick-ass some of these scenes were. I forgot how badass Tommy Oliver was, bro. Like, he was really giving them the blues when he was the evil ranger, and then when he becomes the good ranger, then he becomes like he becomes the leader of the team. But like he's the most famous Power Ranger. That's why he's on all the shows. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on. I want to hear what you have to say. Let's first hear the good. What are some of the good things that you have to say about the show?
Just Tommy being in it, like, and again, R.I.P.
Yeah.
He was
Jason
really
Frank.
dope. I love him.
Yep.
Like, everybody knows Tommy.
You right about that.
So that's one up for the show.
On that, we don't disagree.
And some of the effects were pretty good. Only in the movie. The show was kind of butt, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest, but the show was kind of butt. Like,
only in the movie. He had to get that in
really
there.
was. Cause like, okay, only in the movie, because whenever they put like that slime and stuff, that was like nice. But in the show, like, it looked like they drew their effects. Like, I still can't get over the effects because it was kind of butt. Like, it was really butt in the show. Nah, I'm gonna stick to only good news in this.
I was about to say, don't look like you
yeah,
kind of mixing the two. But okay, I can understand what you're saying there. But go ahead.
I liked some of the action. The movie, I would say, was very, very good. It was pretty good. That's the only thing that I could say really competes with my show. And
I will say this, and I shouldn't do this. It doesn't help me to say this. That one thing I did notice is that your Dino Fury show does have. It seems like they put a lot more production value in the show, because I will give you this. I mean, the show comes from the 90s, and some of the special effects are a little bit, you know what I mean. But at the time when we were watching it, we didn't care. You know what I mean? And there's a reason why it looks that way too. But it wasn't until they made the movie where they actually did start pumping money into it that it starts to look more like the more current shows. Still, I feel like our OG Power Rangers is way better. Like, our OG Power Rangers would kick your Power Rangers ass. For real.
I don't know.
But don't let me go off off the rails on that. I want to hear what your negative was. Can't be much.
I got a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Nah.
Oh my, give me a break.
I have less than I thought, because this show, one of my negative was it wasn't Dino Fury. That's such a dumb thing, but it really wasn't. Like,
because it's Mighty Morphin. That's why it's not Dino Fury. It's the OG.
Because
That's
Dino
why.
Fury, though, they had better weapons, they had better comedy, they had better effects. Don't get me started on the effects, because the effects, they had way better effects. And they didn't even put that much money into it, like, as much. For the movie, they put millions of dollars into that, and it was, like, about the same as Dino Fury, which didn't really put.
Well, I already made that point, but I want to tell you, I can't roll my eyes any harder right now about what you're saying. Like, really? Okay, yeah. Okay, continue. Keep on.
No, man, I don't know, cause like that show, some of the things, like the fighting was like,
It was the same.
yeah, I don't know.
It was the same.
Yeah,
It was the same level. Like,
yeah,
they were doing just as many flips and just as many kicks.
I don't know.
It was wushu. It was just like, the same type of kung fu. You know what I mean? Like,
There really wasn't all that much negative. I'm just saying this to be
a hater.
Yeah,
a hater.
Yeah.
At least, look, the first step to recovery is acceptance, bro. And I'm glad you were able to admit to yourself that you were just being a hater.
But I do have one bad news that is super hatery. I like the diversity in the show,
I agree.
but I didn't see no Hispanic dude. What's that about? Huh?
I can't even hate what you're saying there, because if it was me, then I'd be like, yeah, well, where's the black guy? If they have a black guy. But if it was me, I would be saying the same things. I can't even hate that, but I am gonna hate that because there's no room. There's no room.
Well,
The roster is filled.
They're like 3 white guys. What do you mean?
I actually can't. That was a good point. You kind of punched me in the gut with that. Like, you're right. That was a good point. A really good point. I can't really hate that statement. I mean, I do hate that statement because it's coming from you, and it doesn't help my argument. But I can't really hate that statement. So that being said, since we covered all the good and all the bad, what's my score? I mean, that bad wasn't a whole lot of bad. It seemed like there was a lot more positive than bad. So like, what do you give me on this? Just go ahead and put that thumbs up. You know what I mean? Give me that.
So I'm gonna have to give it a maybe.
Maybe.
I didn't fully like say no to your show. I'm just saying I don't know. It's like possibly.
Let me tell you something. I think. Thank you. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. I thought you're supposed to be on my side, bro. What's up? Look, see, at least I mounted a better defense than Ramos did. He just he let you steamroll him on that whack ass Dino Fury shit.
Whoa. Nah. Yeah, we're gonna need another rebuttal. Yeah, nah, man.
Well, look, it's not a no, so I'll give you that. But nah, I think that look. Let me tell you something. I think you need multiple viewings to see how badass this show was. I think you don't quite understand. I think it kind of just went over your head a little bit. That's okay. He has time. He's young still to come see the light. So he's only 13. He'll see it eventually. He'll see that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was the shit. But that being said, at least it wasn't. So that's a silver lining. Anyway, let us know in the comments what you thought. If Chris over here Christopher is losing his mind. I think he's losing his mind, but I think he's young still. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know any better. But let us know in the comments what you thought. If you're like me, if you grew up in the same time as me, please tell this young man, how it was for us, with the OG Power Rangers. Like, bro, a whole week of the Green Ranger just giving the Power Rangers business. That was like a life-changing event for me as a kid, bro. Like, you don't even have shows like that that's out like this, and that has that great of an impact. Like, I don't know what you guys got going on. Like, everything that you guys got going on is a knockoff of our show. You know what I mean? Like, but it's okay. Anyway, let us know what you thought in the comments. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I think that's all we got for you.
Yup.
See you same place, same time, same bat cave, same bat place. Get out of here. Peace.
Alright, I don't know, man.
Yeah. That was hard. Ramos, was that not hard or was that not hard? That was hard, my Yeah, man, that was hard, bro.
I don't know, man.